Hey YouTube, how are you? It's been a long time. It's Majestic Kicks and Curls here, aka Kiara. Um, but the title of my video today is Hello, my name is Mom. Um, so, and if I have any dads watching, or soon to be dads, or soon to be moms, hi, welcome to, or people who just want to watch just because you want to know what I'm talking about. So, I know I have been MIA for a while now. I've had so much going on. I have so many really exciting things that have been happening. That is just, a part of my testimony. But I also have some things that have just, have just beat me up, slapped me in the face, and almost took me out. And I'm not going to get into those things today just because I don't feel like that's what God has called me to talk about today. So, why am I here and why is my video entitled Hello, My Name is Mom? So, with all of the stuff that has been going on, both good and bad, and we all know that we have to have some bad with the good. It's just, I mean, it happens. It happens to all of us. So, anyway, let me keep going. With all the stuff that has been going on, I had just got to this point where I felt like I was doing too much, and I felt like that I had way too much going on in my life, and I wasn't doing anything effectively. Um, I know a lot of us have been there where we just take on too many things, multitasking, which is not a real word, by the way. You should look up where that word came from because it's not even a real word, and we should stop doing it. We have to stop multitasking. And that's what I was doing with my life, not just a task, just my entire life. I was trying to do way too much, and none of what I was trying to accomplish was getting done effectively and in the way that I wanted it to do it. And I felt like it was just attacking me as a person. Um, Sorry, I felt like it was attacking me as a person. Um, and what I felt like God was wanting me to represent. So I had to take a really step back, and that is where I am now. I am in the process of taking a step back from everything, and doing the one thing that God has called me to do, and that is I am a very helpful servant. I enjoy helping people, whether it just, it could be something really simple, or really big, and it's a blessing, and I've also used it in the wrong ways because I've taken on way too many things at a time, and trying to help everybody else, and I wasn't helping myself. So what I am doing now is the one thing that I have to do is I have to give glory and honor to God. He has to be number one in my life at all times, and he has really been dealing with me through my Bible study and just through my time that I spend in my Word and with Him. And I truly love to have conversations with Him, just raw, pure conversations with Him. And I ask Him to just talk to me and tell me, God, what is it? What am I doing wrong? And then secondly is my family. My number one priority, um, God is just not even an option. That's just, it is what it is. But right after that is my family, my husband and my children. I am a mother and I am a wife, and I have to be able to take care of those needs, before work, before friends, before any social activity, volunteer event, whatever. I'm going to be a wife and I'm going to be a mother. Because when all of those events have walked away, well, guess what? I have to come home to my husband. Yeah, I need him to still be there. And I have to come home to my children. And I need to be able to give them 125% of me at all times. And I have not been doing that. I've been so busy and so focused that I'm coming home, and when I leave in the day, my cup is right here. And when I come home, this is what I have left for my family. And at that point, I'm like, go to bed. Let's just go to bed and wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. And that's not how kids want to function. And that's not how I want to function. So I was riding down the road one day, And I said, God, I really want to get back to the core of what you have destined and purpose for my life. And I asked him, what was that? And I promise you I heard it loud. It's loud and clear. He said YouTube. And I was like, what does YouTube have to do with anything that I have going on in my life right now? So I went and just logged onto my YouTube, and I realized that I had missed a lot of comments that some of you, some of my moms who are struggling with trying to conceive or trying to carry a child full term, had made comments on a lot of my cerclage and inconfident cervix videos. And although I'm not expecting, not trying to actively get pregnant or any of those things, it's still a huge part of my life. Because what happens after so many of you amazing women become moms, what happens next? And those were the questions that I was getting. Well, I'm getting ready to have a baby. Can you make a video on this? Um, can you make a video on sleep habits, etc.? And the really awesome thing is that before I got back to trying to be superwoman and do everything, I was a stay-at-home mom, and that was a time of my life where God just was, stretching me and pulling me in all of these different directions. But every step of the way, He was there for me. And I really want to be able to share those things with other people, and answer some of those questions that so many people have asked me. And a lot of people have asked me questions just, how do you balance it? How do you do it all? And that's what I'm here to tell you. I don't do it all. I can't do it all. I've tried to do it all, and I've failed miserably. I'm just gonna be honest. My health has been affected by it. My weight has been affected by it. I can lose weight. It's just that when you're under a whole lot of stress, for me, losing weight, it hasn't been an option because I haven't prioritized it as something that's important. I put everything else before me. But right now, I am getting back to what I truly feel like what God has called me to do. And I'm not no preacher or teacher or anything those things by any means, but I absolutely love sharing my experiences and the things that I have been through in my journey as a mom. My boys are older now, and I feel like I have a lot that I could share. Um, so, um, yeah, I mean, that's really why I am here. I just want to get back to the core and the root of where it all began, and I feel like so many of you all were just such a blessing in my life. Um, when I was on bed rest, when I was going through that, I want to be able to give all of that back. So you can expect to see a lot more of me now. Um, and one of the things that we talked about in the Bible study was that, right now, you I used to always be like, oh, I don't have a testimony to say or whatever. But I realized I'm currently walking in my testimony, and I have so many testimonies. Kenyatta is my testimony, and he is his own testimony. And just the fact that I have 3 children is a testimony in itself when I was never supposed to be at that point of being able to do that. Um, so I want to have Testimony Tuesdays where I go over and share some of the things about my past or about where I've came from and what I've been through and where I'm currently at. It's just a way for me to continue to heal. You never know who may be experiencing the same thing and they've been trying to heal from it as well. So I want to be a blessing in your life just the same way that you have been a blessing to mine. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything that you want to hear me talk about, even if when it relates to being in a marriage or being a parent, or work. If you don't know, I do still work as a social worker, and I just recently got my real estate license, so I have been doing that as well. I've had one closing so far. I had one fall through, but we're still looking. They just didn't want that particular house, and then I have some other people that I'm working with. So, peace and blessings to all of you. Happy Sunday. I love you all, and thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye bye.